Welcome back to Slot Rides. I got two new cars in today from Carrera Slots. Actually, I got 4 cars in. 2 are older cars that came in from my buddy in Holland, but I'm waiting on chips for those and lights. And they're older cars, so we'll get to those later. But these are new releases, so I want to go ahead and get to them. So this video we will start out with this baby right here, the second of the new M4 GT3s, the Mahle Racing. So let's get her out of the box and have a look. Here we are. The number 64. This is the second of the M4s for this year's release. It's not as pretty as the other one, but it's still got an interesting color scheme to it. Just the way it looks. This one has the yellow headlights. The detail is typical of Carrera. It's just finely detailed. Very pretty car. When I first saw it, I was like, but it kind of grew on me. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll get it. Unlike some of the 2023 releases, if you've seen any of that lately, very depressing what's coming. I don't see me getting very few of the cars they're showing for next year, but we'll revisit that at another time in another video. But for now, we'll just have a look at this one. I've got the tires for it already in, so we'll be putting those on the truer before we put it on the track. And then we'll see what this one can do and if she can beat the time of the other one. So let's get her trued up and then we will put her on the track. Alright, we've got the BMW set into Smart Race. I also experimented with some tire diameters and took these down a little bit more than I usually do. As well, I went from a 12 to 11 millimeter wide tire, so I'm interested to see what these changes do. But we are ready to give it a hot lap. her there. We'll go see what time she put up. I was a little surprised at the top end speed. It was a little bit slower than I was expecting. It could just be the motor. She cornered just fine, but the top end seemed a little bit low. But 6.44 is a pretty decent time. I was expecting better, but like I said, the top end out of it was not what I was expecting. A little bit slower on the top end, even with the set to be full speed. It did not go as fast as I thought. That just could be the motor. Changing that out, I have some other spares I could probably swap out and see. A little bit surprised, but still a good running car. I'll go put it into the spreadsheet and then we will see where she sits. So we put it into the spreadsheet and she comes out 12. Actually, she's 13 because I did this and the Ferrari at the same time. Actually, the same day. And the Ferrari came in at number 2, so that bumps this down a slot. But it's still only half a second off the fastest time. Still a really good showing. Quite impressed with it. Even with me thinking it wasn't topping out as fast as I thought. It's only 0.2 of a second slower than the other BMW I just got in. So really good showing. Quality car. So that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.